It's been good. It's just roles increase, responsibilities increase, leadership's increase. So just taking those steps and trying to play as well as I can.
Not a lot of good came out of the COVID year, but to kind of look at it, that's one good thing that came out of it. Is you're still able to be here as a 60 Mitch?
Yeah, I guess so. It kind of flipped everything upside down for sure for a lot of people's careers, but you know, I am here again and I'm gonna make the most of it.
Mitch, how different was the summer for you? I mean, for you guys like Noah, yourself, like it seems like you're able to kind of just be a grown up and then come back and play college football, right? Like,
no. I was here the whole time.
oh, so you weren't surfing all the time?
No, I was not. I was jealous of Noah, that's for sure. I probably would have gotten a hole-in-one too if I could have played as much as him. So, yeah, I was here. I was, I had a lot of work to do on my shoulder with Adam Stewart and the training staff. So I was here. I was working on. It was hard because I wasn't able to play football for a long time. So, some of the stuff that was natural wasn't natural anymore, and I was just working, to get back to normal.
Basically. How do you stack up this tight end room with what you guys have had over the last few years? It seems like you don't, Jeremy was here, Luke was here, you had guys that were the clear-cut number one tight end, and now you have a room that's sort of more of a hodgepodge, but how do you compare the whole room?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, kind of the different stories that we have in the tight end room now versus kind of being prototypical guys before, But, I think we have a great room, and I'm optimistic about our play this year. It's good to have Cade back. He's a good buddy to have. Line up next to him is encouraging, so I'm excited about it.
What makes him different? Sorry.
Good player.
What makes Cade different?
Yeah.
I love asking me about Cade, Coach Wilson. They ask me about him a lot. Yeah, what makes Cade different? A lot of things make Cade different for sure. I just like, he's. You can tell that he has really good upbringing. He is, he's a dude that I want in my foxhole type guy. So, he's not going to blame me for something. He's not going to throw me under the bus. We're working together out there, and I can trust him, and it's great.
You talk about rebuilding your normal. How is the pressure that you feel having an increased role? Does that play any incentive in wanting to rebuild that faster?
Yeah, for sure. Trying to come back as fast as I can because, you're getting set back by an injury, but then, I want to be better than I was last year. So definitely a sense of urgency there to try and get back and not only return to what I was, but be better for sure.
Hey, if this offense against Notre Dame needs to get a first down on 3rd and 1, what do you think? Where do you think the offense is right now in being able to execute that?
We'll probably score.
Pretty good.
Yeah. That type of question will get that type of answer.
Well, let me expand then. But just in terms of, maybe you guys will do a play action and chuck it down the field and score a 60-yard touchdown. But just the offensive line, the tight ends, the running backs, the ability to maybe get a physical yard when a defense might know it's coming. As you guys work on that, Coach Wilson just talked about it a bunch.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we want to make our identity is getting a tough yard for sure. We got great players in the offensive line, great players in the tight end room, and I'm fully confident in them. And we're just working to be better every day in terms of being a complete offense. So yeah, I feel confident about it.
It seems like leading offensive points and yards last year. It almost seems like the emphasis this year is getting things. That's I don't want to say the little things, but getting the things that win you games as opposed to being able to provide a score.
Yeah.
Am I right with that?
Yeah, I think we're talking about it a couple of days ago. The best offenses in the country, 3rd and 1. I think you have to be 50-60% on those. So, that's the goal. We want to be the best offense in the country. So, being, converting those over half the time, over 60% of the time, that's how we view it.
Mitch, we know that you've been able to carve out a role for yourself over the last few years. Do you get a sense now that as established as you've become, the way Coach Wilson wants to use the tight ends, that there are going to be more snaps available to you than you've ever had before?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you said, I've carved out that role for myself, and especially my play early in camp. Just kind of building trust from the rest of the offense and the coaches. I think it's been going super well, and then hopefully be more expanded role, more responsibilities, and more play than ever this year.